We're here now with Andi Dorfman, the season 10 Bachelorette, and also New York Times bestselling author. Well, she's back with a new book. It's called Single State of Mind. It's all about her adventures as a single woman here in New York City. And Andi, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And before we get to the book, I want to talk to you about last night's Bachelor episode. Ari, he took Crystal home to meet his parents on the first date?
Yep.
Too much too soon, in your opinion?
I mean, I would be terrified to bring a guy home on the first date, but I have different parents, I guess. My poor father, I don't know what he would do to the guy. But, you know, it's a crazy show, so I say go for it, break the rules, make the rules, whatever. Yeah,
and who do you think, just from the episodes that have been out there, who do you think is going to get the final rose? Ooh,
good question. I like both of the Beccas, actually. And then I feel like I would just play to the odds and go with one of the Laurens. I mean, there's 4 of them, so.
I guess it's good to have options, I guess.
When in doubt, go with the Lauren this season.
And Single State of Mind, your book, and Chris Harrison, the host of Bachelor and Bachelorette series, he introduced you to Celebrity Tinder, and I got to ask, what is that?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, all of us want to know. We want to know, right? What is Celebrity Tinder?
App. Basically, he had fashioned it into a dating app that's very selective. I found it a little pretentious, but I went on it, and out of it came a ton of disastrous dates that you can read about in the book. And I blame Chris Harrison for every single one of those bad dates.
Well, you know what? Those will make you appreciate when you find the right one.
Hopefully, we'll see.
And in your book, you talk about freezing your eggs as well in the book. What made you want to do that?
To be honest, I did not want to do it. I felt like I was about to hit 30 years old. I had heard a lot of friends talking about it. I always felt like, oh, I'll never be at that age. You know, I've got this, no worries. And I realized I was on the brink of 30 and didn't have a husband, didn't have a boyfriend, and I knew I still wanted kids. And so I kind of had to push aside my ego and push aside this feeling of embarrassment and failure and, you know, not being at a point in my life where I thought I would be, and just kind of make a smart decision. And I chose to write about it for that exact reason. You know, I felt like there were probably women out there that feel the same way, that feel a little bit embarrassed or ashamed and still want a family but aren't there yet. And I wanted to share that kind of side of it.
And on top of it, Whitney Bischoff, who's from season 19 of The Bachelor, well, she helped you through it. She's a fertility nurse.
Yeah.
And how was it to have your ex-boyfriend's ex-fiance help you through this procedure?
I mean, it sounds weird, but I don't really see Chris as like my ex-boyfriend. I mean, yes, it's her ex-fiance, but you know, when you date 25 men at a time, they're not exactly all your exes. But it was great. It was nice to have a familiar face in a very unfamiliar setting for me.
Yeah. And the big question we all want to know, have you found love yet?
I don't know. Then I would give away book number 3 if I told you.
Oh, don't do that. don't give away book number 3. But we do have a lot of people reached out on social media, and their question for the fans on Twitter is there anything wrong with staying single?
Absolutely not. Actually, I've had the best 3 years of my life being single here in New York City. I think especially as a woman, you learn so much about yourself. You are empowered. We're living in a time now where women have voices, women are strong, women can be empowered and empower others. And I think you never truly know yourself until you are independent.
I like that answer. Great job. Andi, thank you so much. And the book, Single State of Mind, it is out right now. Make sure you go get it and join the Bachelor Fantasy League. Go to abc.com/BFL to sign up.